It's like fishing, except that you catch a cat instead of a fish. Look. I went to my interview with Manpower, so I wore sort of like a fancy shirt and wore nice shoes that made me taller and looked all sorts of nice. And the guy who is the recruiter and did my interview likes Dungeons and Dragons, so that was cool. And I took some tests to see my proficiency in like typing and etc, etc. And hopefully I will get some placements from them, which would be nice. I washed the dishes in the dishwasher. And get this, Mom and Dad. I put them away in the cupboards without you telling me to. Aren't you just so proud? And you have to spend some time every day playing with Felix, because my day is not complete unless I play with my kitten. I just got my friend Alyssa into Pottermore, and then there was a knock on the door. And it was little kids who live in this apartment complex selling blow pops for 25 cents each. And they don't know this, but blow pops are like my favorite candy. So I bought $1's worth of blow pops from the neighborhood kids. So far, I'm really loving living here. We have a contractor here now working on the sliding glass door. And maybe you can hear him banging. He's making kind of loud noises. And because of this, the kitten is hiding in the closet because he's scared of all the noises that guy is making. He's just hiding behind all my clothes there. Now I'm heading off on what will surely be the only actual adventure I have today, which is I'm going to meet Jill at IKEA, and she has some sort of surprise. And then I'm going to Dungeons and Dragons, which is why I have my huge bag. Maybe the boys will let me film them briefly, so that I can introduce them to you, but otherwise I'll just talk about it. Sarah and I are walking into IKEA because Jill told us to meet her here.
But we don't know why.
And it's some sort of surprise. We have no idea what's going on. We're actually gonna have a
surprise wedding here, and our husbands will be waiting for us in IKEA. We're gonna have IKEA weddings.
Just don't get it. Sarah.
Yeah?
This sink doesn't work either.
Oh man.
At IKEA they like to let you know that these things work. Apparently. I'm actually very disappointed now that all of the doors I buy don't just open on their own. What ended up happening is that Jill surprised us with gift cards to get stuff at IKEA. But I have to go to D&D, so Sarah is hanging around to use the gift cards and get us a stand for the TV and maybe an end table for the living room, and we'll see what else she comes up with. But I'm excited. Thank you, Jill, you're awesome. I went to D&D and I was gonna film there so that I could show you guys all about it and tell you guys all about it, but then I got involved and excited and I started playing the campaign. Completely forgot I should have been making a VEDA while I was there. D&D was awesome. I had a ton of fun. That's been my day. Pottermore, an interview at Manpower, meeting with the maintenance man, IKEA, and D&D. I'll see you guys tomorrow.